Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah, amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. My daughter is in Quran Hifz program and she turned Baligha 2 weeks ago. Now wanted to know how she can carry on Hifz. If we don't let her read the Quran while in her period, she will forget her Quran or it will be really weak. Please assist us what to do. May Allah bless your daughter, make her a true Hafiz of the Quran. May Allah make her a strong Muslimah, inshallah, and every daughter is in Islam, inshallah. Look, the principle is, while a woman goes into her monthly periods, she cannot touch the Quran, she cannot recite the Quran verbally. Okay? Whether Hafiza or Ghair Hafiza, no matter what. Okay? But in this situation, a student of Deen who is memorizing the Quran, yes, of course, for her, she needs to be very frequently, revising the Quran, because Quran is such that if you do not, you will forget. This is how Allah has made us. What she can do is that she can turn on the recording of the Quran and she can listen to it, or she can revise the Quran in her memory by reading it, by listening to the Quran and by just repeating it in her mind, not by the tongue. And that's how she should be doing in those days. It's okay for that, no problem. There's so many Hafiza, mashallah, thousands and thousands and thousands who have memorized the Quran previously as well. And in today's day and age, alhamdulillah, there are girls who are memorizing, mashallah. And inshallah, no problem in that. Just remember, the ability to memorize comes from Allah. It's not my ability. It is the ability Allah gives. So Allah knows, Allah has given this situation for the woman every monthly going on. But inshallah, the memorization will be intact. But the only thing she can do is that just put on the recording so she can just keep on listening in those days, number one. Number two is in the mind. She can read it in her mind. That is totally fine. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Is it permissible for a Muslim woman to open her head while she is around nurses and midwives who are non-Muslims in the hospital? I have my delivery scheduled in a couple of weeks, and I heard that Muslim women should not reveal her hair to non-Muslim women. And I got worried because when staying in hospital for a couple of days, we tend to forget such details, and also covering head the whole time gets uncomfortable too. Please advise accordingly. Jazakallah khair. May Allah give you, in this situation, you're in the hospital, you're going to be in the hospital. May Allah give you ease, make it easy for you and the child. And may Allah grant your child coolness of your eyes, inshallah. Ameen. Now, yes, that is totally true that a non-Muslim woman is treated like a non-mahram male in terms of hijab. This is true. A non-Muslim woman is treated just as like a non-mahram in terms of hijab. So you should be very careful in that. The entire body, aside from the face, hands, feet, must remain covered unless necessary. Unless there's an emergency, something necessary, that is totally fine. That's not a problem. So in this situation that you have asked, try your level best to just cover the head as much as can. But if in front of the non-Muslim nurses and midwives, unless necessary, as much as you can. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Shaykh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Is it permissible to play chess? A good question. A lot of kids, they do play chess, and elders as well. Is it permissible to play chess, and are there ahadith or sayings of the Sahaba to prove this? Yes, there are ahadith and the sayings of the Sahaba Ikram. I did mention some here, I'll inshallah say it. But first is that according to Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, and Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, and some of the ulama of Shafi'i, they say it is haram totally. It is haram whether you play, whether you are playing without gambling, or whether you're playing and you're also fulfilling your responsibilities like prayers and all that, even though it is haram. Because very specific wordings has come for shatranj, for chess in the ahadith, that is why. Some of the ulama Shafi'i are a bit lenient about this, like Imam Nawawi rahimahullah, among his fatwa, he mentions that if a person is fulfilling his duties while playing shatranj, while playing chess, it is okay. But if not, like, of course, if someone is playing with gambling, with the intention of gambling, or playing so much that he's not even praying his prayers and all that, that's of course haram anyways. But the majority of the ulama, even the ulama, I say, is like a consensus of the ulama that it is not permissible in Islam to play chess. I will mention few aqwal. Now, in Mishkat it is mentioned, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, only sinners play chess. Only sinners play chess. Ali radiallahu anhu said, chess is the gambling of non-Arabs. Because this game is like a Persian game in the beginning when it was started. It was a Persian game. So Ali radiallahu anhu said that chess is the gambling of non-Arabs. Abu Musa al-Ashari radiallahu anhu said, only a sinner plays chess. Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu was asked regarding chess. He replied, it is worse than a narb, dices, game of dices. It's also like some checkers, and then they used to play like this. So he's also saying it is just like that, don't stay away from it. Abu Sa'id Khudri radiallahu anhu said, Abu Sa'id Khudri radiallahu anhu disliked the playing of chess. So these are aqwal, very famous, well-known aqwal of the Sahaba as well as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we should be staying away from it, no matter what. No matter how much excuses people make, oh, it's good for the brain and this and that. Why? These are excuses, right? Just stay away from it. Why? There are other games that is permissible that you can play, and it will be fresh for the mind. Okay, this next question is in Urdu. I'll inshallah translate it in English. The brother is saying is that from my earnings, I buy some land. From my earnings, I buy some land. Mentioned in Pakistan, I bought some land with the intention that when I go there or I move or something, then I will sell those lands so that it will be an income for me. So do I have to pay zakat on those lands? Why now do I have lands? In this question, yes, because you have bought the lands with the intention of selling them. Anything that you buy with the intention of selling, getting a profit out of it, you have to pay zakat on it. Whether it's a land, whether it's a car, whether it's a house, whatever it is. You're buying it to turn it over, you have to pay zakat on it. Zakat is wajib. Okay? But if you bought a land, you have no intention, you just bought it, and then maybe I'll make a house for myself there. That's totally fine, no zakat. You have 10 houses, you have 10 cars, for yourself. You don't have the intention of any buying and selling, for the profit intention. No zakat. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa alaikum assalam. Respected Sheikh, is it permissible for a girl to write the name of her soon-to-be husband before nikah with the henna? It's totally fine, no problem. It's totally fine for that. For a girl that they have this engagement and they already have booked the dates that after 1 month or 2 months, whatever, that we're gonna get the nikah and all that and everything. Marriage is gonna be done. It will be permissible to write the soon-to-be husband name on one hand with henna. That's fine, no problem. Okay, so last question, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. The name of Allah, Ash-Shafi, is not included amongst the 99 names of Allah. Is it permissible to do the dhikr of Ya Shafi'u? Understand the question? So the 99 names, usually what we have, Shafi is not mentioned. Not Shafi'i. Not Shafi'i. It's Shafi. There's no ain in between the fa and the ya. In principle, the beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are not restricted on these 99 names. There are many more. That is proven from the ahadith as well. There are more than 99 names of Allah. It's, the attributes. Besides, that. And such name is also Shafi. Yes. Where is it proven? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us a dua. It is mentioned in Bukhari and Muslim. What can that be? Anyone knows? Adhibil Bas Rabban Nas Washfi Antash Shafi. So that is a name of Allah that you are calling, you are invoking, right? La shifa illa shifa'uk, shifa Allah yughadiru saqama. So this is the dua, and here Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as Anta Shafi, that you are the one who cures, you give the cure. So accordingly, yes, you may invoke Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with his beautiful name Ash-Shafi, and also you can do a dhikr of Shafi. Ya Shafi, Ya Shafi, Ya Allah. That's no problem. That's the same way Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Alright? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك.